Good morning Blankers, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in as always. So I'm back out on the bank. It's early February and we are on a 24-hour session. I'm with my mate John. You may remember from Abbey Lakes, the French trip in October. So John's doing the day, I'm here for 24 hours. I've just got everything to the peg. Let's get set up. Let's have a look at what's coming up in this vlog and I'll catch up with you once we're all set up and I'll let you know what the plan of attack is. Okay Blankers, welcome back. As I said on the intro, we're here for 24 hours. If you're new to the channel, feel free to stick around. We have a bit of a laugh, try and catch some fish and document everything that happens on the session. Real fishing, show you the ups, the downs. So come along for the journey if you're new here. So 24 hours, we're on a Cheshire mere as we were a couple of weeks ago. Not the same one, but one that backs onto this. So next to the motorway, I'm sure you can figure out where I am. But again, on this video there'll be no comments because one of the rules of the club water on the YouTube videos. So if you do want to get in touch or ask me any questions, just send me a message on Instagram, as a few of you did last week. So yeah, same plan of attack. Solid bags is going to be the method of deployment. So I've found one spot. I've got to find the other one yet. So yeah, it's about 9:30 now. Coming up to the middle of February. Temperatures 8-9 degrees. Overcast today, so conditions are feeling bob on. John's next door to me, so I have a little bit of a social. And that's the plan of attack. So what I'm going to do now is leave it there. I'll catch up with you about lunchtime, let you know what's occurring. We're going to have a look at my tactics for my solid bag and what solid bag rig I use, so look out for that a little bit later on in the video because a few of you asked about that. But yeah, other than that, I'm going to get the second rod out, find that spot and try and catch a fish. Right Blankers, afternoon update as promised. Nothing carp has happened yet for me or Johnny boy. So it's coming up to 1 o'clock now, so I'm gonna get them in, pick a different couple of spots. We've seen a few fish cruising around, which is positive. So put 2 fresh solid bags on and cast where we've seen those fish to see if we can sneak one. Conditions look alright, to be fair, and believe it or not, there's some blue sky going on. Can't really tell there, but you can see the reflection on the water. So yeah, that's the plan of attack. So 2 fresh bags, change the spots, see if that can produce some at carping. No bleeps, no liners or anything. So, but the fish are out there. We've seen things moving about, so it's always a positive sign. So I'll get back to you in a couple of hours, unless something happens before then. Okay, let's have a look at the rig that I use in my solid bag fishing. So dead simple. A few of you asked about it, so I thought I would show you on this video. Slip D rig, homemade with some supple braid, semi-stiff, strip it down, and that's literally it. So I use a bait screw just for ease. Sometimes I do put a kicker on the top, but I haven't on this one because I ran out and I need to buy some more. But yeah, 5 to 6 inches depending on what works for you, but this is what worked for me on my session a couple of weeks ago. Caught the 3 fish on that one, so yeah, dead simple, nothing special, dead easy to make. So that's what's been bringing me my success. Well, there we go, both rods freshened up, 2 fresh solid bags. Change spots a little bit just to see if we can drop one on a little shoulder fish's head. It's 1 o'clock, so they can stay out for a few hours now. Go sit back, chill out and admire the view. Evening blankers, afternoon evening update before we lose the light. Lovely scenic view behind me, but nothing carpy to report yet for me or Johnny Boy. I think John will be probably staying another hour or so before he shoots off. Temperature's dropped, got a little bit chilly, so I'm gonna have to have a cheeky little special milk for warm the cockle, so I'll have one of them in a second once I've redone the rods. So I did see a fish show earlier actually, so I'm going to move my right rod to where that showed. A couple of solid bags again, they'll go back out. Show you the setup. You've seen it all before, but you know, it's just on there, a little bit muddy under toe, but it'll do. But yeah, very picturesque evening. If that traffic wasn't there, and the old lovely M6 motorway, it'd be bloody lovely. But anyway, can't complain. Haven't seen anybody have any fish. There's about 4 or 5 angles on from what I can see in the bailiff come round earlier. Nothing had been had off yet, but on my last session on the lake next to it, which is just behind me, sorry, the other side, all the bites come about 5:30, so yeah, here he is. Are you going home, mate? So I'll give you a shout if anything carpy happens. I'm going to get these 2 bags redone. Failing, I'll see you in the night or in the morning with a brew. Alright blankers, and welcome to Cooking with the Blanker. Now, hopefully when spring and summer comes, we'll be cooking some lovely dishes outside, but as it's 6:30, it's freezing cold, it's winter, it's dark, it's miserable. This is my kitchen. So we've got a very special item on the menu tonight. Let's have a look at what the Blanker's going to stick in the Ridge Monkey to have a little munch on. So what you'll see here is a piece of Aldi specially selected quiche Lorraine, pre-cooked yesterday in the oven. We're going to slip this in the Ridge Monkey. I've got 2 pieces. Eat the old girl up, get her out, and have a cheeky little nibble. Let's see how it tastes. Okay, so here we have the finished article, quiche Lorraine. Little square cut there. Mange two rodders. I don't know who Lorraine is or why a quiche is named after her, but whoever you are, Lorraine, well done, love. Banging. Well, good evening. and I can't believe the fish on the vlogs keep coming. It's about 11 o'clock at night and my right hand rod has just rattled away. Solid bag on the peach and pepper. What can I say? It's not the best looking fish in the world. It's a mid double common again, so it's not what we've come for. However, it is a fish, so we'll get her up. It's a block of ice, as you can imagine. And there we go, mid double common. Whoppa. February fish out the way. Cannot complain at all. Would have been nice to get a fish in the middle of the day, so you're not having to mess around with all the lighting. One last look. The only saving grace is it's dry, it's not raining. Come on, Gail. Thought it was a bream again. Lifted into it. No fight whatsoever. I'm guessing it's just because it's still so lethargic. But them solid bags are still doing the business. Happy days. Get in. Good morning, blankers. Well, we're not blanking on this session again. Hey! Unbelievable, Jeff. Another fish late at night. And to be honest, I was feeling confident for it. I don't know if it's just because I'm on a good roll at the minute and had a good time throughout October, November catching. Caught in January a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, it was looking good for a bite, and it did. It went about 11 o'clock. Again, not the beautifulest fish in the world or the biggest fish in the world, but I was hoping for something bigger jumping onto this lake because the stock average is higher than the other one, but beggars can't be choosers and all that. So I woke up this morning to a proper misty, can't even see the M6 or the other side of the lake, just at the end of the rods. So I've got another hour and a half, hour or so. I'm going to enjoy my brew and have a slow pack down. It wouldn't surprise me if something else happened, you know. Still feeling good, the temperature's alright, we're overcast. And you know, they love them peach and pepper wafters. So yeah, have my brew. Just a little top tip for you. You might do it already, but if you always forget sugar, like me, you want it in your coffee or your tea. If you've got any of them knocking about at home, you know, you keep your little spices in, or this has got orange and lemon jelly slices, or did have in for baking cakes and stuff. Just fill one of them up with sugar, pop it in your brew bag, and you've always got some sugar. Always forget mine. Right, I'm going to enjoy my brew. I'll catch up with you before the end of the vlog. You never know, we might have something else to show you. Fingers crossed. Okay guys, that is it. The rods are still out, but everything else packed away. I was hoping for a bit more last minute action. Thought it might have happened, but not this time. So gonna get these wound in now, but thank you as always for watching, liking and subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate everyone's support. Crazy how much I think the channel has grown. over the past couple of years, so thank you everybody for your support. Let's get these rods in. I'll be back out in a couple of weeks time, hopefully on a day ticket venue that is very popular, so keep an eye out for that one in the coming weeks. But other than that, if you're out on the bank, tight lines, stay safe, and I hope that Dalkin or Fox, if you're that way inclined, alarm screams off for you soon.